Good afternoon, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do the reading for Leo for the week of the 6th to the 12th of January. Welcome on board, Leo. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and even if you're cross-watching. Now, if the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check out other aspects of your natal chart, or if they don't resonate, go and look for another reader. I'm not going to even say anymore, I just read the messages. Funny that, isn't it? I always think that perhaps people think I make things up. I hope you can see me clearly there. I've got you a bit closer because some people have said they found me hard to hear. So let's see what messages Spirit has to bring through today. Using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. My cards are all over the place though. Six of Pentacles coming through here. So the Six of Pentacles talks of having an even balance. It's about, making sure that things are going both ways. So what you give, you get back. What you take, you give back. Like that type of thing. Sometimes it's about relationships, like having a really good give and take in relationships. Not being, too stingy and not being over-giving. And creating what we call a toxic relationship by doing that. So everybody needs this balance for a healthy relationship. If you give too much and the other person keeps taking, it gives rise to toxicity and codependency. So this is about that. It's also about just making sure that, when you're giving to others that, you're getting something back in return, even if it's only them being grateful for your help. Knight of Pentacles coming out here. So the Knight of Pentacles can be a representative of an earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But also this is about some sort of message coming through. It's actions. So it's somebody coming through to tell you that they've got a job offer. It may be somebody telling you you've got a house coming in. You could have some sort of notification about money. But definitely something coming in here, but very slowly, I might add. Very, very slowly. Okay, then I have a Queen of Swords here. So you could be dealing with an air sign as well. So the Queen of Swords is a woman who, or a man, a person, in fact, who is ready for battle. She has her sword ready. She doesn't really want to use it because she's not looking aggressive at all. But it's like, you say the wrong thing and I'm ready to pounce here. And I'll speak my truth. She's a woman who can be very assertive, the Queen of Swords. But Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, if you're looking at the signs here. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks of structure, religion, big organizations. It can talk about having a marriage, commitment, moving forward with a commitment. But it also talks about just having a really good basis for something, a good structure for something, organization, big organizations, that sort of thing. And then I have the Page of Cups here. So the Page of Cups can represent the water signs. So we can be talking about Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio here. But definitely someone coming in with some sort of offer here. I feel like somebody's turning their back on you here after an offer. For some of you here, this little page wasn't enough. You want the stability. And you've spoken up and said that. Could be coming from an earth sign. But you're not willing to take this little offer. It's like, that cup just ain't big enough for me, buddy. I want something more substantial. I want a long-term commitment, not just a date or, something small. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups here. So the Ten of Cups talks about happiness and joy and beautiful life. Everything that you want here, the Ten of Cups. It's beautiful. Happy families, having everything, all your ducks in a row, sitting back and feeling very comfortable here. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess. First time she's come out today. High Priestess talks about using your intuition. Sometimes it's about speaking up for yourself and not holding things inside. But definitely this is about intuition here. Okay, and we have stability coming through. So we have the Four of Wands here, which is definitely about having a very stable basis for building on. Five of Swords. So this is about battling with someone, competition for something. That makes a whole lot of sense when I look at these offers here going backwards and forwards. It's almost like you're trying to negotiate for an end result here. But we'll talk about that when I put another card down. Yep, Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer of stability here. Okay. What I have here for Leo. We've got the card of balance, Six of Pentacles. It makes a whole lot of sense when you look at this reading. This is about someone making someone an offer. And I feel like it could be coming from an air sign or earth sign, but it doesn't really matter here. There's, you know, plenty of other things in this reading. I feel like either someone's made you an offer or you've made someone else an offer. But it was only small. It was just a wee offer. It was perhaps a chance at a date, maybe a chance to just go out and spend time together. Either way, this person has come back with a whole, I don't really want to do that. I want the full kit and caboodle. I'm not interested in just having a date with you. I want a relationship. I want something stable, long-lasting, that brings in the Ten of Cups and has stability underlying it. See, the thing is, there's a need here to use your intuition with this, because there's something competitive about this. And I feel like there's this sort of toing and froing, and I see that with the Six of Pentacles where, you know, somebody's offering something, somebody's saying it's not enough, so then someone's going in with a slightly bigger offer and then it's still not enough. So it's about now using this intuition here and deciding that if you can't commit to this person or this person can't commit to you, is it really the relationship you want? Because to me, you're both on completely different pages here. One of you wants something more casual and more light, and the other one wants something for the long term. The Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles here with the Hierophant. You know, this person wants marriage. They want everything here. The Ten of Cups, without any doubt. But it's like the other person doesn't want that. So if you're in this position, the Six of Pentacles is a very, very good example of how a relationship's never going to work if you're both on different pages. So it's either about someone accepting this is all that the other person can offer them, or the person who's only offering a small amount has to make a decision, do they want to be invested in this or not? And that's what's happening here. Okay, and then we have the Magician coming up at the end here. So the Magician is beautiful. So if it's you that's being offered the little offer and you want something more than that, Leo, then you are able to manifest something better than this. And I can say to you, if the other person is the one with the Magician in hand, they have the capability of bringing something better into their lives through this. So one of you is a bit of a commitment phobe here. It's like you may have come out of another relationship. You may not be trust where you're going, where you're being led here, especially with this High Priestess in the middle. Maybe you don't trust where you're being led. Maybe you just want to have your toe in the water first and see how it goes. But this person's not up for that. They want it all. I want to do a Queen bit. I want to burst out into song with I want it all, I want it now. But that's what the reading's about. And I really sort of understand this Six of Pentacles coming out at the beginning here, because that's what it's all about. It's about making sure you're both on the same page, that you both understand which way this is going and how you can make the best possible relationship here. Okay, so this is interesting because we've got mediation brings answers here. So if this isn't about, you know, maybe you've been seeing this person for a while, maybe this is about something a bit longer term and somebody wants to move it to a higher level and the other person's not really interested. Mediation would be a way you could go with this, I guess, just to find someone who would listen to both sides and talk it through. The card from the Romance Angels talks about this could be the one. So maybe you're underestimating the level of this relationship and how it can go. But either way, you need to sit down and talk about it and come to some conclusion here. Because you might throw something away that you might have something, you know, potentially that could be wonderful. But if you're both not on the same page, it's really hard to move forward. And especially if you're not the one that wants a relationship and you're being sort of, you know, maybe feeling a little bit like the other person's going to give up on you. Sometimes you just have to step back and go, well, it's not what I want. I'm not prepared to move forward. And for the person who's saying, I want the relationship, well, maybe it's not good to have the other person committing to you if it's not what they want either. So there you go, Leo. Leo. Have a great week.